my final day. I pray that you be blessed, I pray that God will be impressed. Pray that everything I touch or do never turns to dust. I feel the breeze and the waters flow at the riverside. I feel them passing on to this next line. I pray that it will blow you away. Pray you make your heart stop and put it back on play. Remember sitting on the bench and we just rap all day. This is for you, I'm speaking to my final day.
With or without you, life still continues. With or without your words, there are many sweet things to hear. With or without your helping hand, there's always a reaching hand. And without your presence, know that the earth could not be boring. Now these were the words that echoed in my head when I stood the face of death, cause the scroll gave me up. For where kings are meant to jubilate, men were set as though on tablet. Each knocks till another's crate of imperfections, wrongs and mistakes. I walked down the aisle like a dog amid snakes, for they've washed me from the field where I returned to my waist. And I've come back to the altar to slay. Venoms, the words on their tongue, for they knew no love but judgment. So if before them I had spoken, their poisonous tongues to bite. But now that I've been caught, now that I cannot run, this judgment awaits me yet for whatsoever. I have no guts to lie, no guts for denial. For surely I have been blamed for the things that I did and those I never did. And since I couldn't take the blame took me. And it came to pass when I stood the face of judgment, they all shouted my name, and only the sound of vengeance could be heard in their voices. For it is written, thou shalt not commit murder. But who among them will be the first to cast the stone, knowing fully that I had no hand in the death of their daughter? But because of some greed and anguish, they paid coins to have me locked behind these bars. So know this and know peace, that if I die today, I will not fall by the stray bullets that will rain through me, but because men have uttered evil and sold it for free. Here I looked bound to chains, but I am not. It is to the selfish and evil desires of men. But what I see outside this window is a generation that is imprisoned by greed, procrastination and mediocrity. A generation whose eyelashes are longer than their visions for life. A generation whom in search of beauty have lost dignity. A generation whom in pursuit of money that have lost value for human lives. A generation complacent to God, thinking that life is just a paycheck and a weekend, where their attendance is to pay off deviances and offerings and tithe. A generation where we have more legs on heels than on wheel. A generation where I see men cuddling procrastination every night just to wake up to the dead of creativity. A generation where men are seeking applause without excellence, leadership without compassion, and every day evil grows without shame, and love is abandoned and God rejected. You ask. So if my ears pick up its mouth today and say, home you go, you need to rest. Whether I've sold all the love that I brought or not, home bells rings and never rings twice. Whether the sun is still shining and the dogs is still far off, it is not mine to decide if it is day or night. And whether we just met or forever just began. Whether we just met or forever just began. Time will not be partial, so we could have enough time. So, would you rather be, or would you hold on a little? But if I die, don't cry over an empty grave. Closed inside are but carcass and bones. But burn the candles and let them shine, if while I lived I ever made you smile. If I don't wake, don't let your heart break. Don't buy roses for cement and concrete. For while I lived in the spirit, I'll be for long gone resting in his arms. Far from the needless pains, there I shall find my gain. But sing praises while I run my race, then in his loving arms I rest. But I ask you, if you kick the bucket, what will spill out? What was your life made of? Some apologies you never gave, some books you didn't read, some music you didn't sing, or the help you refused to render. When you die, I hope nothing spills out. I hope that you've unfilled yourself for humanity. I hope that you lived purposely. I hope that you die empty. So whether the judge said, kill her not, let her live. I die today because you heard, kill her, not let her live. I'm ready, sir.
Midnight sun, come and shine on me. Covered on my life on a sunny day. I'm looking for the light, hope I find my way. Help me not to let me lose my mind when it's all over. They got me searching for the storm over. I can feel it in my soul and my mind all around. Oh, I've been spinning all around for months, so let me speak about it for the song over. Wonder if you ever took a time just to pray for me. The water rising, I'm hoping that you breathe for me. I'm kind of stuck and I'm praying that you move for me. I'm having nightmares, I'm hoping that you dream for me. I'm hearing voices in the midnight time saying if you let us out, maybe this time pick up a pen and
pass me that gun. She dies today. Wait, John said, let her leave.
We taking off tonight.
Kill her not.
Full of light is like a summertime. I can see the stars and the sun tonight.